What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Mina and I make videos every Fridays, and today's video is going to be 10 makeup products that I regret purchasing. We're gonna be talking smack, which is my favorite thing to do, to be honest. These are makeup products that I've purchased in my makeup journey that I have regretted purchasing over the past, and I will be discussing what they are, how I felt about them, why I purchased them, and why I regret purchasing them. There's 10 items like I mentioned, so we're just gonna get started. I have some of them that I will be like holding up as I talk about them, but for the ones that I don't own, I'll just flash a picture of them on the screen. I'm sure you guys already know what they are, what they look like, so I'm not really gonna go like leave the picture up while I'm talking. So we're just gonna get started. Let me stop rambling. Okay, so the first one is the Decay bronzer. I'll put a picture of it right here. It's a baked bronzer. I bought it because I believe I saw Katie from Luster Lux talk about it one time, and the way she spoke about it was like, oh my god, this is the most amazing glowy bronzer, and Decay was popular at the time when I purchased it, and I really wanted a glowy bronzer because I thought it was a thing, and I bought it. I used it a couple of times. It was very warm toned, and I don't know, I just really didn't vibe with it. I have the Physicians Formula bronzer that I really prefer over it, and the Kiko Milano bronzer that I prefer over it. So I used it a couple of times, didn't really like it, didn't really enjoy the experience of putting it on. It like didn't work for some reason with my makeup, and it was just too much and too glowy. So I didn't like it. I regretted purchasing it, even though it wasn't really that expensive. I just really don't like glowy to that extreme, you know, bronzers. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people love it. It's very, very affordable. It's a very nice blendable formula. It's really beautiful, but it's just too glowy for what I wanted it to do, and I probably won't repurchase it again. Maybe if I like hit my head and go through an injury and I really want like a glowy ass bronzer to that extreme, then maybe. But as of right now, I don't really like bronzers that are that glowy. So yeah, the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I bought this in the very beginning of my makeup journey, like back in 2015, I want to say. I had just gone to New York for the first time and just gone into the very first Sephora ever in my entire life, and I just was like really in it. I had just bought the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and the Tarte Lit in Bloom palette, which I love still to this day. But I bought the Naked 3 palette, and I used it a couple of times, don't get me wrong. The tones are there. The rosy tones are just such a vibe. The Naked palette series by Urban Decay is very, very iconic. That's why I wanted a Naked palette, and I really didn't see myself using like Naked Smoky or Naked 1 or Naked 2, so I decided to go for Naked 3 because at the time, rosy eyeshadows were all the vibe, and warm tones were just getting into the vibe with the Modern Renaissance palette, and so I decided to purchase it. Mind you, it was super, super expensive. I think it was like $58, if not more, with tax, and I only used it a handful of times. I can count the times I used it on one hand probably. So that's why I regret purchasing it, just because I was purchasing a lot of makeup at the time and the quality of it is just not great. I really don't like it. Urban Decay eyeshadows are just not for me. There was hardly any payoff, and all the colors looked the same, and the rosy tones weren't just as rosy as I wanted them to be, and that's why I regretted purchasing it. But like I said, the Naked line is honestly iconic, and I wanted one, so I got one. The Fenty Cosmic Gloss. I'll put a picture of it right here. I don't know why I bought it. I wanted a gloss that was like purple, I guess. I don't know. I don't really wear purple glosses, and neither I didn't back then. I don't now. I don't know why I decided to go for the boldest of the glosses. I think it was called like a cosmic gloss, and that's why I was so attracted to it, because I love anything space and anything moon and stars and like cosmic and stuff and celestial. So I decided to purchase it. I never wore it because it was super pigmented to the point where it literally looked like you were wearing purple lips. I don't wear purple lips. I never have. I never will. So I don't know why I decided to go for it. I just wanted a Fenty thing and I bought it, and I regretted purchasing it because it literally sat in my drawer for 2 years before I got rid of it, and I never wore it once because every lipstick I put it on top of turned purple, as it should. You know, that's what comes with the territory of a purple gloss. But the two brain cells dancing in here really just did not have the communication to be able to tell me like, hey, purple lipstick, do we really wear that for you to be getting a purple gloss? You know, where are you gonna wear it? It's not like I was wearing purple gloss to work at Walmart or like to go to school. So that's why I regret purchasing it, because I never wore it once and that was money that was wasted and never got it back. So yeah. And then on that line, I also bought the Fenty Matchstick Highlighter in the purple shade. I bought it because we were in the vibe of like the Moonchild Anastasia glow kit where everybody wanted like beaming, colorful highlight, and I had a purple highlight from NYX at the time that I really loved and I really wore all the time. So I was like, okay, purple highlight, I wear it. I'm here with it. I like it. And everybody was wearing colorful highlight at the time, so I was like, all right. The only problem was it was a cream, but not really, and the stick was hard, and it was hard to blend out once I put it on my skin. I really don't like the formula of those sticks. It was very greasy almost and very oily, and it just wasn't blending correctly, and like there would still be a stripe wherever I put it, and I just didn't like the formula, and I really didn't like the shade either. And by the time I really like honestly, we went past the colorful highlight phase and I didn't even use it once. So I regret purchasing it for that reason. It just sat in my drawer, never used it. So if you've been on my channel for long, you know the next one. The YSL Touche Cloud Primer. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it so much. I hated it. I only bought it because it was YSL and it had gold flakes in it. Why? Why did I do that to myself? It was so expensive. It smelled so bad. It didn't do anything for my skin. It really didn't like blur my pores or anything. I have a Too Faced primer that blurs my pores better than that YSL one did, and the YSL one was way more expensive. It's just not the vibe. I just don't like it. I hated it. I hated using it. By the end, it was in my project pan, and I kept using it every day until my hatred grew every time I had to use it. Not the vibe. I probably will never, and they are not cruelty free, so I don't even know what Mina back in 2016 was thinking when she bought a YSL primer and she was cruelty free. Never again. I hate it. Just thinking about it makes me nauseous, and I can smell it still and feel it. Like the texture of it was so weird and slippery too. It wasn't just like that it smelled bad. It looked cute. Like the gold packaging really sold me, obviously, because I love packaging. But just like the whole experience of putting it on and the way it felt and the way it smelled and the way it did nothing for my skin really infuriated me, because it was expensive, okay? It wasn't like a $20 primer. It was expensive. One of the most useless things I've ever purchased. The Milk Makeup Cooling Water. What the hell were we thinking? It's not like I didn't even put it in the fridge. It just was in my drawer. So every time I put it on, it just felt like nothing. It did nothing for my skin. I don't even know why it exists. Like, I get it if people put it in their like skincare fridge and they rubbed it all over their face, and so it was like cooling and like helped with the depuffing of the face and everything. But I literally threw it away. I didn't use it. I didn't use it all the way, and it shrunk because I'd never used it, and I just did not understand the idea of it. I don't know why I went and got it, because literally what was I thinking? It's like water in a stick. Just go wash your face, you know? Like, I don't know why. I guess I had money to spend. I had dollars. I had bills. I had hundreds. Okay, run me my check, because I was that girl buying the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Stick for no reason at all and didn't even use it. So this I technically didn't pay for. I used my Ulta points on this, which was kind of useless. The Iconic London Prep Set and Glow Glowy Face Mist. I only bought it because I thought it was cool. It looks cool. You can't tell me it doesn't look cool with all this gold flying around. I just never use it. I bought it because at the time I was getting into like this glowy, dewy looking skin. This is just glitter. It does nothing for my face. I don't even know if it actually is like a setting spray and actually does something for my makeup, because I never put it on. Like, it's still full, and I bought this forever ago, honestly. The only upside about this is that I didn't really pay my money. I just used my points and got this for free. But this is like extremely expensive for a face mist. Like, it genuinely is. I think it's like $30. Ridiculous. I'm not paying that ever again. I'm not buying this ever again. A waste of my points, and I honestly don't even know if it does anything, and it makes me look like I just swam in straight up oil and like donut glaze mixed together, and it doesn't look cute. It's just not the vibe. Like, I have the Dewy Setting Mist by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I prefer that one way more over this one, and I never use this one ever. Like, literally you won't see me use this because I just look like I just ran 30 miles in a row and now I look wet. So yeah, it could be a good thing, but it's not really in the context that I'm saying. So the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. Let's just take a moment. Oh god, they smell rank, dank, and stank. Matter of fact, I'm throwing away this one. I bought 3 of them. I bought Unicorn Blood, which I wanted, and I bought Celebrity Skin and something unique at the time, I remember. I just really don't like this. I don't like the smell of it. He said it smells like candy and like vanilla and cupcakes and shit. I didn't listen. This smells like something rank, dank, and stank. Like something died in your car and you sprayed mint over it and it just doesn't smell good anymore. I just don't like this formula. It sticks to like no end. You cannot take this off. And I bought this because at the time it was the very first purchase I ever made from Jeffree Star. Yeah, I wasn't even watching Jeffree Star's channel at the time, and I just really wanted something Jeffree Star, so I bought the lipsticks because they were the cheapest thing on his website, and I really don't like them. I hate them. I hate the smell of them. They make me nauseous, and I just really don't like the formula. He said it smells better than Kylie's. No, Kylie's actually smells like candy. I don't know if I got a bad batch or what, but this does not. Just does not. It's like window cleaner and something dead mix. You know, not great. It's just not the vibe. Contour kits. All the contour kits that I've purchased. This is the Kat Von D one specifically, and I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and I also have the cream contour kit. Listen, I use this. Never say I didn't use this, because I did. I did indeed go ham on this one at some point in time. I never wear this anymore. I never contour my face. I'm not the type of person to contour. I just don't like contouring for me. I don't contour. I just bronze usually and call it a day. So I don't know why I have to go out my way and buy 3 different contour kits that I never use. Mind you, I bought the Anastasia ones on sale. They were having the Wednesday Wow, I remember, when we first moved into this house, and it was like $20 for each. So I basically bought 2 for the price of 1. I don't use contour kits. I don't even know what my shade would be if I were to contour. I don't contour my nose. I don't contour my cheeks. I don't contour anything for me to be buying as many contour kits as I did. And it's not like I was like a makeup artist to where I needed a kit to contour everybody that I was working on. I literally have only done one person's makeup ever, and never again. So I don't know why I had to go out my way and buy these. I think I was just on the hype train. Everybody and their mother was buying contour kits, and everybody and their mother was like coming out with contour kits. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll buy a contour kit. No, just don't buy a contour kit. I don't understand why I needed to go get 1 or 3. And now I just have 3 contour kits sitting in my drawers that I refuse to get rid of, because maybe one day I'll get into contouring, but we both know that's not gonna happen. So lastly, but certainly not least, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette. Look at these shades, girl. Look at these shades. What am I supposed to do with this? I honestly don't understand. I bought this because I was in a buy whatever Anastasia Beverly Hills releases type of mindset at the time. I bought this one, I bought this one, Riviera, and I didn't buy Sultry, thank God. I was smart for that one, because Sultry is just a whole ass mess. Mind you, this has okay colors. Like, it's not that bad, but I never go out of my comfort zone of wearing this exact eyeshadow look in different formats and different fonts. So I don't know why I decided to go for this one or Riviera when I literally never wear colorful eyeshadow. Like, have you ever seen me on this channel in a green, a red, a yellow, a purple? Like, I literally never wear anything other than gold or bronze or brown. So I don't know why I went out of my way to get this, and I literally have only worn this maybe twice, if that. So this hype train of buying whatever Anastasia releases has stopped abruptly and never started again, because nothing they release inspires me anymore, and I have more than enough makeup, so we're good on that front. But at the time I bought this and I spent a whole $46, $42. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe one day I'll use it. There's a green in here that really just speaks to me, and the purples are cute, and I love Anastasia's formula, but I regret purchasing this because if I didn't own it, I wouldn't miss it. So, but on that note, that concludes this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below what are some things you regret purchasing, if you have any, if you agree with any of my opinions, or if you've shunned me forever because of what I've said. Let me know. I will be interested to know. And that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember to keep your head, heels, and standards high, and to treat people with kindness. And I'll see you guys again next week with another video. Bye, you guys.
beg, only you, darling, only you can beg, only you.